What's going on, guys? I'm Chrissy Whispers. Tonight, I want to talk about some cards that I think are undervalued for what they're currently selling out. Now, this isn't a buy it now or invest in these cards or top most investable cards of this month, whatever. This is just a list of cards that I've come across while looking at cards on TCG Player that I think are worth more than they're currently worth. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to take a look at some of these cards, and here we go. So the first card on my list is going to be the Pikachu Secret Rare from Crown Zenith. I think for $7-8, this card is really cheap. Now, we could take a look at the chart, but I don't really care about the chart. I don't care how it's trending. I don't care which way it's moving. This is my opinion before any of that. I think this card is pretty cheap for $8. I think it's undervalued, and I think it would be good to pick one up. I think $8 for this card is a good deal. Next card on the list is Gouging Fire. Special illustration rare from Temporal Forces. Near mint copy on TCG Player. This card's like $40. I think that's pretty cheap. I think this card is really gorgeous. It's one of the first cards in Scarlet Violet that I think the crown truly fits the art design. I think Entei's a beast. I'm a big sucker for Entei. 45 bucks. I think this card is really cheap. Next card on the list is going to be the Mew V alternate art from Fusion Strike. This is like a $40 card. It is an alternate art. It is Mew. It's a very whimsical card. It's a very whimsical Mew card. I'm a big fan. It's an alternate art. It's a good set. Fusion Strike. 40 bucks. I think this card is also severely underpriced. The next card on the list is going to be from Fusion Strike as well, the Celebi alternate art. I think this card is absolutely gorgeous. Celebi almost seems to be glowing. Like when you're looking at the card, it almost looks like all that gold sparkle and Celebi. It's really done well. It's a nice looking card. This card's only 30 bucks. It's an alternate art again from another good set, Fusion Strike. For 30 bucks, this card is, I think, underpriced. The Charizard V alternate art from Brilliant Stars. I don't know why this card remains as cheap as it does. It had a spike a couple months ago. It shot back up to like 220, which it hadn't been at since kind of like the release. I believe when the card first came out, when Brilliant Stars first came out, it was selling for like 180 to 200. I feel like 220 because I pulled it and I was gonna sell it, but pulled it with my wife, so I didn't. This card has just done nothing forever. I don't know why. I'll die on this hill. For $130, this card is very underpriced. It's the only alternate art. It's the only top alternate art of a set that didn't do anything when all the alternate arts were doing something. Very weird. I don't know why, but I think for 135 bucks, this card is very underpriced. We're going to go back a little further now. Hidden Fates, Jesse and James, full art. You got Team Rocket sets coming up. They are the OG public enemy #1 in Pokemon. Jesse and James, this is a full art Hidden Fates, 18 bucks. I think this card is so underrated. I mean, that's like two of your childhood. I mean, you grew up watching these two characters just get their ass kicked for years. And I think with all the attention coming to Team Rocket, I don't think this card is going to remain as cheap as it is. So I think for those reasons, this card is a little bit more of a pickup kind of quick thing, because I could see this card seeing a spike when Team Rocket comes out. So I would definitely get this card. I think for 18 bucks, it's really cheap. Two iconic characters, Jesse James. We even got Meowth and Wobbuffet. It's just a good card, really nice looking, super cheap. I would definitely look into getting that card as well. Cosmic Eclipse, Mimikyu Secret Rare. I'm just a big fan of Mimikyu. It's got the trainer on it. Waifu boys go crazy with that kind of stuff. But aside from that, it is a secret rare from Cosmic Eclipse. I just think it's a nice card. It's only like 11 bucks. It's actually coming down right now. I'm looking at the chart right there. I don't even care. Even if it was kind of going up right now, I think for 12 bucks, this card is really nice. I think it's underpriced. Pick one up if you think so. And the final card on my list is going to actually be Espeon Prime from Undaunted. I've recently been looking into Prime cards. I am in love with Prime cards. A big fan. This Espeon Prime card. I don't know if these cards were hard to hit. I don't know any of that stuff, but I do know that this Espeon Prime card for 43 bucks all over TCG player. I think this card is so underpriced, and I'm going to really start looking into these Prime cards because they are super cheap. And I think they are. I think all Prime cards are kind of underpriced. So I wanted to throw at least this one up there because it's Espeon. Espeon's been getting crazy love. Like all the evolutions have been getting crazy love. And this Prime card, which is, I mean, it's vintage. It's a main character. It's like kind of got all these things that you would think would make a card do well. So I'm gonna start looking more into these Prime cards because I think for 42 bucks, even for 50 bucks, I think this card is gorgeous, and I've seen it in a PSA case in a 9. I was gonna buy it when I saw it, backed out, regretting that. But I'm a big fan of the Prime cards. 45 bucks all day long. So this is a video kind of like a, just cards that I think are undervalued kind of video. Let me know what you guys think. Am I an idiot? Like Prime cards not really a thing? Is this just a me thing? But I'm curious to know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.